Greetings and salutations! How you going? Welcome back to my movie store. There's some books and music on these now. I am getting old. And I'm starting to forget stuff that I watched or read or heard. So it's just basically everything that I absorbed in the month. So this is what my May look like. Always live. I wanted to watch this because I have read the book and I like everybody who's in this, and it's a great movie. It's got a good aesthetic, but I'm still waiting for something to happen in both the book and the movie. Yeah. House of Darkness. I mean, it's got Justin Long, so I'm going to follow him, except for some movies because he has some messed up stuff happen to him in movies, but this was good. And obviously his actual lady love is in it, and they just have such great chemistry. It's awesome. Girl Out the Window. I really like Radha Mitchell, and she's in this. She's in Pitch Black. It's a really good movie. You should watch. I kind of thought this was a good movie, but I kind of thought that we had retired all the at the windows or in the windows or across the street from the window. I feel like we've covered everybody in the window and every window now. Can we move on from that, please? But otherwise, a very sweet movie. Sorry to Bother You. This was my favorite of the month. This was awesome, and Tessa Thompson's in it, and I'm just absolutely in love with her. The Pod Generation. This is actually a really sweet movie. Both these people do a really good job. I really like them both, but I have my own issues with fertility and stuff, so I don't know really why I put myself through this movie, but it was good. Sorry, this is actually my favorite of the month. The Sorry to Bother You is my second, but this one was my favorite. I put this off because I thought it was a slapsticky kind of scary movie, the bad scary movies. I don't know why I thought this. I think I don't know. But it was freaking awesome. It wasn't a parody. It was actually a pretty awesome comedy. Freaking awesome comedy horror movie. So yes, this was my favorite of the month, The Blackening. Widows. I remember when the posters were up for this coming out, and for some reason every time I saw it, I think it's because the writing's really close together, but because I saw it far away, I thought it was called Windows for the longest time. That's one of those things people don't usually admit, right? I was excited. This was an amazing movie. So many people I love are in it, and I got to see Cynthia Erivo, who's going to be in Wicked, and I'm so excited. So I saw her acting for she's gonna be amazing. She was really amazing in this, and yeah, I've heard her singing, and now I'm really looking forward to Wicked even more because this was so awesome. House on Haunted Hill. So in May I started my horror mission. I'm going back and watching all the great horror movies and reading all the great horror books and stuff, and I'd actually never seen a Vincent Price movie. I chose this one because I have seen the 1998 version. This was actually really awesome. It included an opening gag, which I thought was also awesome. And now I'm also in love with Vincent Price. As if I wasn't already, as he is the voice behind Darkness Falls Across the Land. The midnight hour is close at hand. I'm quoting Michael Jackson's Thriller. That's his voice. If you didn't already know. Psycho. And Psycho. And Psycho. So I had watched The Psychos before, but I also read the book this month as well. But I went back to revisit the movies because I hadn't watched them in a really, really, really long time, and it's been such a long time that I thought I could rewatch the 90s one again. Because this one got a bit of flack in the day. It was a carbon copy. Its whole mission was to set out and be exactly like the original, and that back in the day everybody was like, why bother? Now I see the genius behind it, because having two exact movies from completely filmed in different is so cool to watch. Not just to see what updates they've made, who they've cast, what was trendy. It's just such a cool experiment. So remakes, I'm all for now. Now, the original, yes, way still better. I actually really liked this now. I still unfortunately think that Anne Heche was the wrong choice. Respectfully, rest in peace. I liked Anne Heche. I thought she was great in Volcano. I liked her, and I know what she did last summer. I liked her, but not the right choice. Reading the book was really interesting because it's almost exactly like the movie, and that's really rare because a lot of the times movies take different liberties and stuff, but it's pretty much like the movie is pretty much a carbon copy of this, except they've changed Norman Bates' appearance, and I think that they changed it for the better. It makes more sense with what happens, and it makes more sense with what we know specifically about most psychopaths as well. And I will say, I do think that Vince Vaughn does do a good job as Psycho, but no one beats him. Happily. I crushed on Joel. I was excited to watch this movie because I thought it would be cool. It's okay. I was a bit disappointed and bored. Another thing, can we retire slow motion like party setups for like people? That's been done in so many, like, just let's, this is old, so maybe it was like back in the day when it was trendy, but I'm so over slow motion stuff. Oh my gosh. Like that Walking Dead season, that's just pretty much slow motion. The Blob! So this was part of the watching all the greatest horror movies of all time. Holy crap, I didn't know The Blob actually did that. Ew. Anatomy of a Fall. Yeah, this was brilliant, but can I just say the exchange in this courtroom where the one dude's like, is Stephen King a serial killer? And the other dude was like, did Stephen King's wife die in suspicious circumstances? Gold. The First Omen. I really like how they included the feel of the first Omen movies. It was good in that way, but really quite boring. A lot of bunch of stuff we've already seen. But I really liked the honouring of the first movies. That was cool. Candyman. I put this one off because I actually have personal trauma around the first Candyman movie. Oh, I've got to be careful how many times I say it. And I was scared. And I'm very sorry about that because this was freaking awesome. Just absolutely amazing. Well done. My documentary was A Phoenix Rising that I think everybody should watch. Was wow. I was watching TV shows Chambers. Pretty good. Orphan Black. Okay, so Kristen Ritter is in the new Orphan Black, so I have to go back and watch the original series, which I did want to do anyway, but I just hadn't got around to it. But like the main actress is the Hulk chick, so I was like, oh no, I need to go back and watch this. So, and it's actually really, really awesome. I'm sorry that I put it off, but life gets in the way, but I'm really digging it. Shining Vale. I really like horror comedy stuff. I really like Courtney Cox. Can more people please like this show, because this is really funny. This is a really funny show. Please. Oh, Mira Sorvino's also in it and she's just awesome. Books read, Strange Practice. This was great. A doctor who caters specifically to supernatural creatures like vampires, werewolves and all that. I loved it. It was great. It's actually the first of a series apparently, so I'm looking forward to reading the next one. The Accidental Alchemist. This was adorable. I loved this. Please, if you like anything about what you see on this guy, he has a whisk for a reason. He's a chef. It's great. Well, it's also the first of a series, so I'm so excited. Picnic at Hanging Rock. I'd seen the movie, I can't even actually remember when or how or like what age, but I know I'd seen it and it was great. I didn't know it was a book. It's an amazing book. It's everything that you want it to be. It's dreamy and gothic. It's amazing. It's amazing. For Whom the Bell... Damned If You Do. Wonderful. Well written. Beautiful. Love it. Espresso by Sabrina Carpenter. Like I hope most of the world was. Obsessing over the Tortured Poets departments, Taylor Swift, I Can Fix Him No... It has a very, like, cowboy-y, like, there's a certain song that it sounds like and it sounds so cool, and I'm trying to learn it on the guitar as well, but yeah, this has been on replay a lot. Glass Onion by the Beatles. I've been going back through all my favorite artists and going through every single one of their CDs and putting each song on a specific playlist. So if it's like a summary song or a sad song, or like I've just been playlistifying all my favorites, and so I got obsessed with Glass Onion and I'm trying to learn it on the guitar and it's such a cool song. David Bowie, The Man Who Sold the World. So he's another one who I've been going back through their back catalogue and I just got re-obsessed with this song, mostly because of the very beginning. And Kira Lees, Fire Burning. A live TikTok artist who she does a lot of covers lives and stuff. She's got an amazing voice, but this song specifically I've put on my Midnight Stardust and Moon Age Daydreams playlist. It's a really good playlist to listen to around 4:20 in the afternoon. Hayley Williams Simmer is also on there. But anyway, that was my May. How was yours? Tell me in the comments. I really like to ramble.